and welcome to Lawn Hammer episode 1. This is strength number 183. Yay, Alex, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm doing all right, Dave. The weather is beautiful. It's sunny out.
It's hot.
I'm a little sweaty.
Yep.
But overall, doing good.
Good,
How about
good,
you?
good. Hey, I'm doing fine. I've been unfortunately in my basement a lot today due to work,
Mm.
where my office is at, and now the podcast recording. But also, it's the coolest part of the house, so it's
That's
not
nice.
too bad, but
Sure.
not a terrible amount of natural light. So I did get out a couple times just for fun, but
Good. Yeah, it's especially now that we are in the sunshine season. Could as well make good use of it.
it's a little too hot for spring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah,
that
yeah.
complainer.
That's fair. I hear you. I
But
hear you.
I did enjoy seeing the leaves come on the trees more and more. The
Yes.
green is coming.
Yes. Yes.
Sylvaneth are awakening. Watch out, everybody.
No, it's nice seeing the trees finally start to fill out and not look so barren.
Yes, yes. And also, our old friend is back, which is my air conditioner running. So I'm not sure if it can be picked up on the audio, but it's back. It's much louder than my furnace itself. So
I can't hear it here, so I'm not sure when the recording will show up. We'll find out.
yeah, we'll find out. Probably okay. But speaking of that, though, with like home, all that sort of things we need to take care of, how is your lawn, sir?
Good, good. I'm sweaty because I just came from outside about 15 minutes ago, finishing cutting my lawn.
Nice. Yep. Nice little
Yeah.
fresh cut lawn.
Yeah, yeah. I had a client cancel last minute today because I
Okay.
had like a work meeting. So I'm like, I have an hour and like an hour and a half, 30 minutes. So I can cut my lawn now.
Enough time to cut your lawn. I like it.
Yeah, that's right.
My lawn was cut the last Sunday, as I mentioned, so got that done, and it was a whirlwind of yard work. So
Mm.
also laid out some mulch. Don't mind the fact that this flower bed desperately needs a little bit of repairs and paint. That is happening
Okay,
later
that's
this
a good
year.
start.
Yeah, well, I got to replace one post, and I got to go fresh paint. This is the summer of it's like every like 2 to 3 years. You got to paint the deck front and back.
Hmm.
You got to paint the flower bed. So that's this year. That'll come later, but I got the mulch down.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, no,
It looks very nice.
yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's fun. I like laying out mulch. Oddly enough,
good.
because I don't have to do a ton, I should say.
Is this going to be a better year for your garden than last year?
I think it is because it is tilled already. So I
Yeah.
got the trusty tiller out from my grandfather here.
Hmm.
And you can see the before and after where it looks like, yeah, it looks like just a yard that's
Yeah,
been poorly taken care of, and then it looks like well, there's still weeds I got to pull out of it, but
yeah,
I, yeah, I'm excited for
that's
the
very nice.
garden this year.
Yeah, I didn't realize what that thing was when you put it in our group chat. Like, what the
Oh,
heck is
okay.
that thing?
Well, I
Now I
guess,
understand.
yeah, I was taking it from an angle that you're just like, okay, it's a gasoline powered something.
Yeah, yeah, I really couldn't tell. But then now seeing the picture afterwards, I'm like, oh, tiller,
Yes. So
cool.
I'm not planting yet, mostly because I have a work trip coming up for a few days, and
Right,
if I plant and then come back, it's just a nightmare. So I will
sure,
retill it again probably in end of this month, and then start
sure.
planting in May.
Nice. What are you most excited about planting?
The Russian herbs that your mother gave me.
That's awesome. I can't wait for them to grow.
Yeah, actually, well, I did buy. You know what? Just whatever. It's gonna seep in more and more. I did buy. Oh, sorry. Every year, the Pokemon Center, their web store,
Uh-huh.
they release garden themed stuff.
Okay,
My favorite Pokemon's Bulbasaur, so
fair.
that's grass. It's usually involved, so I usually buy something. They had a little
Got it.
flower planter. Um, actually, I I won't bring it up, but it's a little flower planter where it's Bulbasaur like holding a pot, and you can put actually stuff in it. So I'm gonna do some inside as
That's
well
cool.
to keep it
I
kind
like
of,
that.
just to make sure outside inside
How
it all
big is it?
works.
Is it like small or?
It's probably small to medium,
Hmm.
so I can.
Okay, so it's more like houseplant type of
Yes, yes, yes,
yeah
yes.
pot. Got it.
Yeah.
Would be cool to get a giant Bulbasaur, like a giant one,
Ah,
and then like a big bush in it. That could be cool.
that would be amazing, but not quite yet. I did get the. I don't have any pictures of them here. They're on my Instagram, but I did get the garden statues of Pokemon out, as you
I did
do.
see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I'm
That's cool.
actually I'm a little sad because when I first did this garden, I had a little button of Valerial from like you remember the original.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
original.
have a couple of buttons still.
I still have a couple too, but I put out an Valerial one. and it's finally completely like rusted and like ruined. But I'm like, it
Mm,
stays there. It's
yeah,
part of the garden. Alariel's there in
that's
spirit.
cool. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like some cases I rummage for my bits and I'll see like Archeon or Godrak, I think is one of their
Yeah,
ones as well. But
Archeon, Godrak, Nagash, and Alariel.
yeah, Nagash. I don't know if I have a Lariel, but I have a few of those pins. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's just like, wow, 10 years ago, crazy.
Yeah, it feels like it's been like 5 at most. But
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
10
you were
years ago.
5 when Sigmar came out, right?
I was,
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty. I'm very buff for 15. I can't wait till I'm 25. See how much muscle I put on.
I would say, yeah. Think about your scope, your progression of change in Age of Sigmar timeline. You put on 40 pounds of muscle, 50 pounds of muscle. You have a caffeine addiction. You're a homeowner.
Oh,
You
for
have a
sure.
great looking
I'm
lawn.
on.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. No, a lot of things happened. AOS timeline has been good to me. Let's put it that
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll chat more about that in a little bit, but let's talk a little hobby time. Nice little what's his face? This was the Warhammer Plus Year 2 model, I believe.
Yes.
One of the two.
Yes, it was year 2. I don't remember what the other one was at the time. But
Yeah.
yes, actually, a friend sent it to me
Oh,
because he
nice.
didn't want it. So, and I've had it in my house since year 2 of Warhammer Plus. And I painted it. I put some color in it, I think a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And I finished it now because there's a picture there. I'm sending it to Merlin's Miniatures in UK. They do a uh,
Ooh.
yearly charity for mental health where
Oh,
they
nice.
they raise money. Yeah, they raise money. I did it last year as well, where they raise money with different creators, different people, and they don't ask for any like money donation from the creators. They're just like, hey, paint a miniature, write a note. I threw in some dice there as well,
Yep.
and yeah, that's people will bid on it. If you make $20 from it, great. If somebody wants to put $100 in there, you
Awesome.
get
Yeah.
something from their favorite creator. All of it goes to charity. They don't keep any of the money. They just run it as a cool event for mental health.
That is fantastic. You should can you send me a link to it so I can put it in the comments below
Yep.
sometime?
I'll send you a link to Marilyn's Miniatures Instagram. They're not running it yet because I
Okay.
just sent miniature.
Yeah. We'll
But
that'll be fine.
yes, I will send you a link to the Instagram page.
Nice. Well, it's funny. You and I painted the same amount of things this week.
Did we?
Yeah, I only painted one thing this week. Well, no. Well, technically this week. Technically, I was painting stuff last week, and I didn't share it till this
I
week.
see.
So, but
I
I
see.
guess in
Yeah.
the scope of timeline of the podcast, yeah, I did paint more than you. But okay.
Yes, for sure.
But regardless,
Way to be humble there, Chuck Moore.
I was like, you're keeping up with me. Never mind, I beat you. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's reality. I'm used to it.
Well, listen, you can lift more than me, and you're more handsome than me, except for on Wednesdays in one specific location in
Wednesdays,
Western
yep.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
So outside of that, that's all I got. I get to paint more.
That's funny. I think you will keep it. I don't think you have to ever worry about losing that.
I don't know. Man, Pokemon is so fun. I'm enjoying
You
the
have been saying it.
competition side of Pokemon Champions. I kind of want to get back into some Street Fighter, like just trying to get good at that too. This isn't saying like I hate or I'm leaving Warhammer, but like I am enjoying other hobbies so much right now that it's
Sure.
hard to drag myself away, except for in one instance, which we will talk about here.
Okay.
But
Very good.
first, we had a club night last night.
We did.
And I put the wrong picture. There's the picture of all of us. Well, not all of us. All of us that wanted to be in photos that night.
Sure. Fair enough.
Yeah. So this is the barn crew. So we got Mealhammer there. Good friend Brandon. There's me in the back, doing my best to be as handsome as Alex.
Always flexing.
Of course, you, Alex, in the front. Luke, happy birthday in the back there, Luke. Shout out to Luke if you're listening. And then Gavin, your friend, came out for a visit. And then
memory.
obviously our great friend Mark, who is the host of the barn, let's say. Yeah, so tell me about your game, because
Yeah.
I see you, Gavin, and Mark.
Yes. It was a long game. We did 3,000 points, and Gavin brought 1,000 points of Empire. Mark brought 2,000 points of Cathay,
Yep.
and they were allied.
His
So it
first
was
time
funny
playing as
to-
Cathay, too.
Yeah, so Gavin, who has less than 10 games under his belt, and Mark, first time playing an army ever with this army, and he hasn't played Old World for probably a month and a half.
It's been
maybe?
a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Couple months. Yeah, so he's a little rusty. He's never played this army. Gavin is still learning the game, and I'm playing 3,000 points, which is more than usual. So it was a chaotic battle. It was a long game. We finished playing, I think, at 12:30.
Oh wow! I left at
Yeah.
11:30, 40-ish.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, we weren't rushing the game.
Sure.
So at some point, Mark would leave, I would leave, we would chat here and there. We weren't trying to like be fast.
Yeah.
So we probably could have been an hour shorter if we were on it. However, still a long game.
Right.
Very, very fun. So I brought a list I was comfortable with, but also I tried to make it fluffy. Like I brought trolls. I gave one of my quick hoppers a wizarding hat, which made him stupid.
It is hard though. At 3,000 points, you're probably going to end up with your competitive list mixed in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I don't
have so many models. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the stuff I had left in the house, and actually I forgot one thing. I forgot to bring a chariot, so I had to borrow some of Mark's stuff. But I probably have about 3,400 total max with magic items.
Oh, okay.
Orcs and goblins. So I pretty much had to bring almost everything I had.
Yeah.
And very, very fun game. It was they basically had a heavy artillery list. So they put all of their artillery on one hill.
Yeah.
And boy, before the game started, you're like, yeah, Mark, you're going to enjoy Cathay. He did. That because the way they set up is I had to come to them.
Yep.
Right. And every turn he had two guns that wherever they hit or whoever they hit, 2d6 inches from them was subtracting one from movement.
Yep. And stop your swift stride if you got it.
And stop swift stride. So my wyvern did not charge at all. And that's like my biggest fighter in the army.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And they had so much artillery that they killed it, I think, in 3 turns, maybe 4. It actually it was very tanky. It survived for a while. I mean, it's a tanky hero, but it didn't do any combat work. It did give me a leadership buff, but after they killed it, I lost all my leadership buffs basically.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I run it as an 18-inch bubble of leadership 9.
Right. Yep.
Once you kill it, you just have to make me roll leadership, and I'm most likely going to start fleeing.
Right. Yeah. And it could be a domino effect very quickly.
Very, very quickly. Yeah. And I'm all of a sudden failing my stupidity tests for the trolls because they're leadership 5.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had trolls. Yeah. And you're always bad at trolls regardless of your leadership. I just don't know why. They're your bane in your army.
If I bring trolls, I'm expecting like, oh, okay, Alex is in the mood to bring trolls.
Yeah, exactly.
They will work one day. One day they'll do something crazy. I'll keep bringing them. At some point, they'll do something amazing, but not yet. But yeah, the game was very fun. We ended the game and we're not sure who won. Mark was like, it's a tie. I said, oh, maybe it's a tie. If looking at the table, my general is dead. No, their general was left with 1 wound. My Doom Divers did nothing that game. My Doom Divers did as they did against you.
Oh,
nothing.
Like it's
nothing.
You feel bad because your opponent's having a rough time, but as a person who's not having to deal with Doom Divers, you're like, yes, thank you.
Absolutely. So the Doom Divers, they didn't explode themselves, but they the whole game never direct hit, not a single one.
Okay.
Which is ridiculous. And their artillery never did poorly. Like the worst that happened is I think one time one of their artillery didn't shoot, and that's it.
Yeah, honestly, as long as you don't misfire, they're just going to do decent work regardless. At least on the Cathay side, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and on Gavin's side, and Empire was really good.
Oh, he's got
the artillery did really well.
Yeah.
And my ambushers didn't come in until turn 5.
Oh, at least that'd been rough. They didn't come in at all.
Yeah. Well, on turn 5 they automatically come in.
Oh, that's right, they do. What am I thinking?
Yeah. If I could have brought them earlier, I could have taken at least maybe 1, maybe 2 artillery pieces starting turn 3, right? Potentially, but I didn't. So it was a good game. I think they squeezed a minor win. I'm going to guess it was 11-9.
Okay.
For humans versus goblins.
Sure.
Looking at what's left on the table, we didn't have any energy to come. But it was very, very fun. Gavin really enjoyed it. Mark really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Good.
Despite us leaving like by 1 a.m., it was a really good time.
Hey, sometimes you need those nights though. They're
once
fun.
in a while.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Well, good. I'm glad it was a good game. Nice to see some old world action.
Yes.
As always.
It was a good time.
For my game that I played last night, I played Luke, and unfortunately, he was posing, and I didn't realize it till after I took the picture. So here's Luke's chest and the table. Sorry, Luke.
That's awesome.
But in 2 weeks, So anyway, the last weekend of April.
Sure.
I'm trying to piece. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be going to an Age of Sigmar tournament down in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Although I've realized one thing about this before, just in case, I want to caveat this. I'm excited to go. I'm looking forward to going. I'm planning everything to go. I also forgot that that's the same weekend. The NFL draft is starting that week, and I think it goes into that weekend. And I have to go through, and it's in Pittsburgh. And I have to go
Oh.
not into Pittsburgh, but around Pittsburgh. I don't
Hmm.
know but I'm going early in the morning. I'm
Sure.
coming back kind of later in the evening. So
Sure.
I don't know how much is actually going to affect me.
You might be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
good
it's one of
point.
those
Very good point.
things where it's like if I wake up the day of at like 6 and I'm like, okay, boom,
Yep.
I'm gonna be there. I usually make sure I get there an hour early, get some breakfast, coffee shop nearby. It's really nice. If I plug in
Yep.
my phone and it's just like you're gonna be there like forever, I might just be like, hey, I'll send a screenshot, keep my money. I want to go, so I'm not gonna pull out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
every intention to go. Hopefully I can.
Good. Yeah.
Um,
It should be a good time. Could be a good time to put your new Daughters of Cain on the table.
right, which is what I played last night against Luke.
Hmm.
Thankfully, I got a little permission from the Barn Owl founder chat to bring unpainted models because I literally
Wow. Shame.
yeah
Shame.
I was shamed. I was shamed. So I'll talk about it, but I literally got all my Daughters of Cain new stuff outside of the book, which I got early from a source to do
Ooh.
Warhammer Weekly. I got all the models Tuesday mid morning,
Nice.
and
That's awesome.
I built them all by Wednesday that I needed.
That's crazy.
But I was like,
Crazy work.
yeah, couldn't even get them primed. I was like, but they're built.
Yeah.
So
How many models were there? How many models did you
that
build?
well, so I had an extra box I just finished today, which is in this hobby chat. But I built 2 terrain features, which are very simple,
Okay.
and 20 infantry, which are a little bit fiddly. I'll
Yeah.
talk about the blood hags here in a second, but
Sure.
the
That's
game
a
is
reasonable amount of work to get done in just 24 hours.
it wasn't it was I finished it with 30 minutes and I had to go shower before I went to the club night. So
Okay.
it was took pretty much the whole time.
Yeah. Cool.
I wasn't working diligently into the night. It was just like
Sure.
yeah. Um, but yeah, Luke had his Stormcast, which he's finally I think he's finally tired of them.
Oh.
Yeah. He's just like
Yeah.
it's just not fun or exciting. He's played them for so long. I think he's looking to do another army, which I told him I got a second Daughters of Cain book. 'Cause I have 2. I was like, hey, if you want to start that army, I'll give you a book. But also, it's a lot to paint. So
Yeah. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I'm not sure if Daughters King would be Luke's style.
yeah, that's the thing. I
I
don't
don't
know.
imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
but we lined up, and I said, hey, I want to learn the flow of the game mostly. I'm not worried about secondary like battle tactics yet. Like I usually don't worry about them even when I'm actually trying to win because I'm not actually trying to win this game right now.
Sure.
But I said
Sure.
the sub faction I'm bringing is all about objectives. Well, I said, can we put objectives on the board? And they just don't count for anything, but they help me learn my army rules. So he said, yeah. So
Sure.
we did like a classic 40k style. We just chose different spots. He had 2, I had 2. Um, we lined up, and it was just we're just gonna kill each other. And if I didn't have Marathi Queen specifically and the Shadow Queen,
Okay.
I don't think I would have won.
Okay. Why?
He was able to just survive my punches from my other units because he was
Mhm.
not killing my heroes, which I need to die to, or I need to lose like it's all the things I need to do. He was avoiding it, whether he was
Ah.
intentionally or unintentionally doing that.
Hmm. He was
Um,
intentionally doing it.
yeah,
Yeah. He
let's
knew
give.
what he was doing.
He was a skill set. Yeah, it was a skill issue on my part.
Skill
Um,
issue on part. Yeah.
yeah, so I wasn't getting my buffs on early, so I wasn't doing a ton of damage to him.
Mm.
But the Shadow Queen is just a beast, and she went somewhere and she just deleted units. He finally killed her, but then I finally, because in the nature of the game, he was eventually going to have to kill something to give me enough of these points. I was able to bring her back
You can bring her back.
once. Yeah, she does no longer has a minimum wounds like or maximum wounds suffered, so you can kill her really quick.
Mm.
But with a certain set of circumstances, you can also bring her back once.
What's the lore reason for bringing her back?
It's just because she's Shadow and Marathi's in control, like
Mm.
they're interlinked. So it's instead of the shared wound pool and the shared like maximum wounds, it's hey, if one of them dies, that one can bring the other one back once. We can only do that
I see.
once.
That's a pretty cool rule. Okay, I could see that.
It is. But yeah, it was near the end of the game. I had very few units left. He had very few units left. But then I got the Shadow Queen back up, and it was just like we knew it was game. It's not a major victory. Let's call it that.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
if you look at the points, sure, but like as far as models goes, I had like 1.5 units and Marathi and the Shadow Queen. So
That's cool. I'm glad he did pretty well with his Stormcast.
yeah, no, he's a really good player with them. It's a lot of the old classic style, the original stuff, which I think is another reason why he's
Yeah.
like, okay, they've moved on. Maybe he needs to move on.
Yeah, no, it still works. They still have rules.
Hey, you got a painted army, you're good for forever, really.
Yeah, exactly. Plays whatever you want.
And he can take his time painting up something new whenever he gets the urge to do so.
Yeah, I do wonder what Luke would be good at, would be enjoying in AOS. For some reason, I'm thinking Seraphon.
I could see that. Very similar
Yeah,
to Stormcast, but a little bit more magic heavy.
right. Just more fun too, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, who knows? Maybe he's going to dive into more old world and increase his high ups. He can do what the
True.
world's his oyster. The man is a birthday boy, so happy birthday, Luke. All right, on to my other hobby.
Oh, lots hobby.
Yeah, actually, and here's where I forgot. I didn't forget I painted these, but I painted these and haven't said anything until this podcast. But
Sure.
I decided to jump ahead on my Tale of Seven Warlords. If you've been watching that, everybody, I will not
Silly.
reveal the army final, and I will not reveal all the pictures. Just I finished the 3 fiends, and the only thing I had left was my Herald of Slanesh, which is a converted mask with the banner. So I finished those 2 units up. Check out the Tale of Seven Warlords. I will be releasing them in the order that they went in over time. But I wanted to clear them off strictly because here's all my Daughters of Cain stuff that arrived, and I knew I was going to be excited for this. This has me excited for Sigmar and Hobby.
Sure. Sure. That's fair. It's probably a good thing to let that rest. You're done with that project. It's complete. Now you can actually focus on the next one, because then you have Cathay coming in eventually as well, and you have lots of projects ahead of you.
I have Cathay Peasants. I have a nice little box from our good friend Brandon. He gave me the Horse Heresy, Dark Angel, Terminators. And
That's
yeah,
right.
we'll talk about the thing we're gonna be buying together here soon. But
Yeah.
So Daughters of Cain. So I went all in, as you do. It was funny. I picked up the Battle Tome, the cards, the dice, 20 Blood Hags. I don't think you need more than 20 in any list.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. A unit of 20
Right.
is a great missile, but they're kind of pricey.
I'm surprised they haven't made them really good for a new unit.
No, they are good. They are good.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you only need 20.
But because you want to run Marathi in this army. Like you just do. So it's hard to fit in the points elsewise. And now if I wasn't sure, I'd probably want, I don't know if I'd want 40, but maybe 20 and a 10, but I was happy with 20. I got the Gamers edition of the Battle Tome.
Of course.
Came in this nice little box.
Huh.
Although it's funny, I was reading through it. It's just a smaller version of the normal Battle Tome, which is fine.
Okay.
I thought it would be slimmer and just be rules. So I was surprised it had the lore in it.
Okay. I see.
That said, I'm probably just going to keep taking the regular Battle Tome. Because it's
You're just gonna keep it at home.
Because I'm old, all right.
Yeah.
And I like the big book, but
just get a magnifying glass and just.
Yep, exactly. But
Yeah.
I also, when I'm playing the game, I usually use the phone app more once I know the army. But regardless, it's Daughters of Cain. I want to buy it.
Sure. You have to get it.
Yes. And then I bought 2 versions of the Shrine. Why?
Yes, you did.
Because there's 2 bits that can be reversed to make it a shadow or a blood.
Because they have different rules, right, Chuck?
No, not at all. And you might ask yourself, well, it must be really hard to magnetize them. No, you can magnetize them very easily.
Yep.
I'm just crazy, and I'm okay with it.
For Daughters of Cain, that makes sense.
Yes, 100%. Even in the Daughters of Cain WhatsApp chat, someone just said, hey, you know what? Have fun, rich boy. I'm like, I was like, I'm not rich. I just got a discount. They're like, oh, okay.
Silly.
Silly. But it's funny. Yeah, and it's just to look cool and different. But
Sure.
But yeah, then I built them up, both of them.
Yeah.
They were
That's a lot.
They were super fun. They maybe took me hour each at most. At most.
Nice.
They were not the old China cast sculpts. This is like quality,
Higher quality, okay.
higher quality, good plastic. I hate terrain features still, but they're neat. I
They
feel
did. They
like
was bigger than I thought. They were pretty
they're
substantial.
big. That's my
Mm.
one complaint about them. They are taller and bigger than the Shadow Queen.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, to
Whoa.
me, I really feel the Shadow Queen should be the biggest thing in the army.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't realize they were that
Yeah, like
big.
it doesn't look bad, but yeah, I just feel like they're just too big. I think they
Mm.
could have been downsized a little bit and still been
Mm.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially because their rules aren't based upon being near them, really.
Hmm.
It's just being on the board.
Hmm.
So it's like
Yeah, could have made it smaller.
you,
Yeah.
you could put on a 40 and we'd be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. Hmm. Interesting.
But still, fun kits, went together well. Um, happy. I'm happy I got both, and they'll be fun paints.
So how are you gonna decide which one you're gonna use for the game?
Oh, if I'm bringing Marathi, the blood. If I'm not bringing Marathi, the shadow.
Cool.
That's it.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Well, you had to get two. There was no other option.
There is no other option.
Yeah, I understand it now.
Listen, long ago, here, I'll come back to us here. We'll get the real talk in. Long ago, 8th edition 40K? No,
Okay.
maybe 6th. What was the Dark Angel release one? I think it might have been 6th. That was my first 40K. Yeah, it was 6.
Okay.
It was 6. 6 40K. And I remember, even then, as a young lad who didn't have disposable income, plenty,
Sure.
and was still dating girls, not just being married. So, like,
Wow.
money was very tight. I
Yeah.
had a conscious decision at some point because I had the Dreadnought. And the Dreadnought's arms, you could easily put them off, swap them on, do what you need to do. I made a conscious decision. I will glue these arms on because if I really want another Dreadnought variant than what I want is in my heart right now, I will go buy it.
Hmm. So you never magnetized since?
The only thing, okay, so I have a little bit. I did magnetize the lion in Horus Heresy to swap his weapons. So he has
Oh,
two
fair.
weapons, yeah.
You
But
don't have two lions.
yeah, I don't want to buy two lines. That was
That's
even
fair.
with my discount. That's an expensive kit.
That's
Um,
fair. That's totally fair.
and then I did magnetize the lion. Actually, it's all the lion. The lion likes magnets. I magnetized him in 40K because he came with 4 heads.
He did,
But it was
which is
actually
cool.
yeah, but it was honestly the designers. I think they made it so you could easily magnetize it, so they did good. So
Good.
yes,
Ah,
so
the only lion deserves magnetization
only
in
the
Chuck
lion.
Norris.
I don't think anything else has been magnetized. Oh, one other thing. My Grand Cathay Sky Lantern.
Hmm.
I have the Magistrate sitting outside of it on his own
Yep.
base, and I put a magnet underneath and a magnet underneath of the base of the Sky Lantern. So if I run him on it, I just put him on there, and he's like loosely magnetized to the base.
Oh, I see. That's smart. So you could run it as without him and with him.
Yeah, because I
That,
didn't want to
that
buy.
probably makes great.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy two. Like
Yeah.
my high elves, sure. I just glued. Yeah, whatever. I'll have 12 of them. But Cathay,
Sure. Yeah. I've never magnetized anything.
I mean, when you find the reason to, it'll be worth the effort.
Sure.
But if you don't find the
Sure.
reason, don't need to.
I'm also just like, hey, I'm running this. Do you have a problem? I've never had anybody say no. Like, okay, cool.
I mean, truth be told, Old World no one has a problem with it, and in Sigmar they keep combining unit profiles to be one thing anyway. Like
Yeah.
my witch elves and Sisters of Slaughter, doesn't matter if they have a shield or not, same unit. That's fine, doesn't bother me.
That's nice.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Like in 40K, I could see that because it's much more WYSIWYG. But yeah, I've never had a problem with like, hey, I'm running this whatever the demon rat Skaven things are, the
oh yeah,
lords,
yeah.
the monster lords. I like I'm gonna run as this guy. Do you mind? Like, no. Cool.
There's a very few people that are gonna really care or even know. Okay, that Venn diagram of people who know and the people who care.
Yeah.
It's the smallest sliver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most
And
people.
I've never come up. I'm sure if I was like a super competitive tournament player where you have to kind of be aware and like you have to like you don't want to overburden somebody's brain to like, oh, I have to remember one more thing that this is not this guy, but this guy. Sure. But like I'm not in that scene. So
You're
don't
not
worry
going to
about
be a competitive 40K gamer because you like friends and people and have a conscience and a soul, and you know Jesus loves you.
Wow. Wow. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to your Instagram. Someone commented they wanted to know where that hat was from, and you're
Yeah,
just
I
like,
did not
Strength
know.
Hammer got it for me. I'm just like, I found it
Yeah.
on the beach. Not on the beach. I found it on a shop on the beach of Ocean City Boardwalk. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it has a. I guess I could have told them the brand, but I did not have the hat on when they asked, so I didn't look.
Maybe you can go do that now. Spread the love. But
Okay, let me go back to the comment from weeks ago.
exactly, yeah. You don't get tons of comments, right? You can find it easily.
No, no, easy. Yeah.
All right. What? Yeah. Shrines are built. 20 blood hags built.
Heck
Armored witch
yeah.
elves. I love them. I love.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about the kit now you've looked at it in person?
Yeah. So they're incredibly cool and dynamic. Like these girls are badasses and they know it. Like their poses are super good.
Hmm.
Um, I did see a lot in the comment section of the Daughters Game WhatsApp that people are just like, this is such a fiddly kit. It was so hard. Like people were struggling, giving tips. I'm like, okay, hey, no, I appreciate that. Kind of kept some of those to heart. All the people that have problems with this kit have never built anything from Specialist Design Studio. Was this kit
Sure.
fiddly? Yeah, because it's an elf kit. Was it hard?
Sure.
No,
Sure.
not
Sure.
in the slightest. I had
Yeah, they've never did anything from 30K. Like, okay,
yeah,
not that bad.
or Old World like Cathay, much harder than
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Good point.
I will say the two most pain in the butt models to build: the champion, the very first one you build,
Okay.
and also randomly the very last one you build.
Huh.
So all the other ones super easy, but those two were the most fiddly and just oddly posed.
Yeah.
So I could see people like you remember you read a book, you do a story, you remember the beginning and ending.
Hmm.
So people are just remembering those probably, but it was not a bad kit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. They're remembering the worst because it was starting to end. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. They're elves. They're elves that are very dynamic. They're not like holding a spear and a shield, right?
yeah,
So yeah, I understand. I
yeah.
understand the pain.
But no, great. I can't wait to paint them up. I don't think I'm gonna get them painted in time for the tournament, even though I'm taking them.
You say that.
Yeah, I say that, but also I'm gonna be gone for for 4 days next week, so
Sure,
I
sure,
don't know if
sure.
I'm up for taking them.
I'll believe it if I see it.
Yeah,
When I see it,
they will
if I
be.
see it,
I will be priming them probably tomorrow,
for sure,
so they'll
for
be at
sure.
least be black. We'll go from there. But they are the next
Yeah,
thing on my hobby desk.
for
Um,
sure.
yeah, so the shrines back there, the blood hags are back there, as are these shadow stalkers. So the Warcry kit. You might be asking, why did you buy this? Well,
Oh, you bought an edition. It didn't come
bought
with
it in
like
it.
a.
Yeah, I bought it in addition.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so I have two of these kits. One is with the army. One is in my little Warcry soft carry case. Not that I
That's
play
right.
a ton of Warcry, but I was like, once
Sure.
it's in that case, it's for that game system.
Sure.
So it's like I would like to try running two in a list.
Hmm.
And I was like, they're really inexpensive. They're actually very fun to build and paint. So I actually bought one the week prior to the pre-order. Because I also owed a gift to our good friend Rob. So I was like,
Hmm.
okay, what do you want? I was like, hey, you know what? This gets me free shipping. Let me just throw it on there. Um,
Sure.
but yeah, got those built up today actually. They did take far less time than the Blood Hag, so I guess you could say that. But
Mm. Yeah, they look good. They also look quite fiddly. So it does
yeah,
make sense
they're
then
really
that.
not. These are not fiddly
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
no.
The contact points are nice and big.
That's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So that's on my desk right now. Daughters of Cain, next project. Because I don't need to paint Cathay right now. Although I might have to do something we'll talk about here in a second. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if I can get through these before that needs to be
Sure.
done. Um,
Sure.
but also last bit, I did paint. Here's the one model I did paint this week. A nice little bit to for the win against Luke with his Stormcast. So I painted him in traditional blue and gold. Put it on the Shadow Queen's base because she did all the work.
I see. I see. Cool.
Yeah, and actually, it's funny because I didn't take trophies for my Daughters Cain army ever.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just I did it for all my high elves. Occasionally I do it for other armies too. But like, I was like, I don't know why. I was tracking my stuff with books.
Sure.
So at the end of third, before fourth edition, I realized that yeah, I want to get back to that instead of worrying about because I'm really good. I had a great win loss record all the
Yeah.
editions up until this current edition for my Daughters Cain.
Sure.
I was like, let me go back. I'm not going to add trophies for all my wins, but I went back and I could just see how many major wins, major losses. I literally the first games I recorded were literally like a couple Stormcast games before I switched to Daughters of Cain pre first Battle Tome. So
Right.
every Daughters of
Right.
Cain is recorded.
That's awesome.
So I went through and tallied up, and what I did is on one of my shrines, with the avatars, he has his arms out like the Jesus
Hmm.
Jesus pose. Um,
Sure.
I took a flag, one of the Daughters of Cain flags, and draped it off his one arm, and I put Roman numerals of like 0, 1, 2, 3 for the additions,
Okay.
and I put a number of how many wins
Oh,
I got. So that's the trophy for all of the first additions.
that's cool. I like that.
Right. And I've not won a single game with Daughters of Cain until that game last night against Luke, even though it was barely. So that's my
Okay.
first trophy, technically, on my Daughters of Cain.
Very cool. Dude, I love that idea of like Roman numerals and then how many wins have you had? So you
Yeah.
just do a dash. That's really cool. I might steal that from you.
It,
That's really cool.
it was nice, since I tracked every game, but also I'm glad that I don't track. I used to have a spreadsheet too, like it's safe, but I'm glad I don't worry about that spreadsheet now because it
Sure.
was also kind of weighing heavy because I think near the end of third I was pretty close. So it was like I was like 2 ahead of being neutral. Whereas
Yeah.
so I was like, you know what, this is too much stress for no reason. Let's just stop doing this and just put trophies
Sure.
again.
Sure. It's just it's like make prevents you from enjoying the hobby as much. Then yeah, why are you even doing it?
Yeah, I don't want to stress about every game. I just want to have fun.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, but like, yeah, I'm definitely on a losing pace for the fourth edition. I'm like 1 in 12, I bet. Hey,
Dang, that's rough.
new book. Maybe I'll get a few more wins at this tournament.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, good hobby. We gotta talk a little future hobby and a little bit of fun here. It's gonna
Yeah,
blend. So, Alex, you and I are gonna be picking up the new Spearhead, which has Clan Eshin and
that's
new
right.
Cities of Sigmar.
Sneaky rats and
T-
some humans who nobody cares about.
Tell me about your love for Skaven.
Yeah, yeah, no, Skaven were the second army I ever played. I guess technically I had orcs and goblins, but I quickly sold them off because for some reason, I didn't fall in love with like goblins part of them until the old world came out, really.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But yeah, yeah, because I really like the Gloomspite Gits, and like, what should I start in old world? And like, let's do more goblins.
Yeah.
So I did more goblins. And then I fell in love since old world came out. I've really fell in love with playing goblins in old world, and I'm having trouble playing anything else. But they were the second army, so I had High Elves were my first proper army, and then I wanted to play another army in fantasy, and I really fell in love with Skaven. I have a Skaven, and then converted them into an AOS army.
Hmm.
So all of my Skaven nowadays are on round basis, except I'm also starting. I've started. I just haven't continued working on it. A Skaven army in Old World as well.
Okay.
The Renegade, right, or not Renegade. The Legacy army.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I have 1,000 points built, but I probably could do 1,500 total with what I have.
That's not bad.
And then, yeah, it's not bad. And but I think the new Eshin, I'm kind of still back and forth, but I think I'm actually going to use it for AOS.
Okay. All right. No, and we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited to get that box set, even though it's adding to my
Mhm.
pile of shame. Um, Not by much though. But yeah,
Sure.
I'm excited. I'm actually let's talk about. I'm excited for Age of Sigmar right now. Those rumors have me excited for possible huge lore shakeups for fun. The
Mhm.
new Daughters of Cain book is exciting. We're going to an event in the future.
The boys, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun and awful at the same time. I love it.
It's gonna be. We're gonna find out afterwards how it's gonna be memorable, regardless.
Yes.
But we're gonna have 4 men, adult men, staying in a hotel, and I'm gonna be sleeping on the floor. I volunteered because I wanted to have a fun experience with the boys.
Yeah. I mean, also too, it's been a minute since I've done a trip where I'm like, guys, let's be as cheap as possible for no reason other than to save money.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like we're gonna have 4 guys in the same room. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Send it.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's gonna be like the thing of like, by the end of it, we're all gonna hate each other
Oh, for sure, for sure. But we're gonna look back
for like
at
a week.
like,
Like let's not talk to each other for a
yeah,
week, guys.
exactly. Like next week, after we'll be like, this was an awesome trip.
Yeah,
I loved it.
it
Yeah,
is.
I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, but I'm excited to get that. I was surprised it came out so soon. I was hoping it'd be like next month.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that also means that there's probably the battle tome for cities coming soon.
Yeah.
which I will need to
Yeah.
get that since I'm taking cities to the Holy Havoc event. But I
Oh,
don't know how
that's right.
much I'm buying. Like,
Well, you're gonna buy the Cockford, right?
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh, that's
I
interesting.
keep waffling on it. I like it.
Sure.
I don't know if I need it.
Well, you don't need Mother's Arcane.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, no, it's the cog for like but it's just, it's gonna come down to how empty is my backlog.
Sure.
Like what's my plan going forward? Like, is my plan just to have enough for Holy Havoc, and I don't?
Sure.
And then if that's the case, I'd rather focus on Daughters of Cain and Cathay and High Elves.
Sure.
Um, but if I get super jazzed up about it, then maybe because I don't think the cog fort is going to be pointed appropriately to take to Holy Wars.
Oh, because you only have 1,000
Only
points.
have 1,000 points.
Oh, you might get the giants though, right?
Yes, so I'll have the new stuff that's coming out, the Grenadiers. They'll be fun to kind of put in. Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
also gonna be. I think I'm. But if rumors are true, I'm losing half the army I have because I don't have any of the elf stuff anymore, and I already lost the Tree Lord Ancient. So technically, I don't even have 2,000 points at the moment.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, that's fair.
but yeah, I do want those two Gargets with the gates. So those are the two things I'm definitely buying.
I feel like we had two centerpiece releases, right? I think it was the Gargants, the Dual Gargants, and obviously the Cockford is bigger, but there's not two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I think if you get one, it's enough of a centerpiece for you.
yeah. Like I said, it just comes down to I'm gonna build a fun list, but the Gargants also feel like knowing Holy Wars and Holy Havoc tables. I feel like they might survive a turn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Though that cockpit would be awesome on the table, though, because those tables are already so thematic. When you have like something crazy like a cockpit on it, would be make some really cool shots.
It would. It would. Also, too, it comes down to like the cost. I'm so worried that that thing's going to cost like $290 for no reason.
Yeah, yeah, dude, I totally like if it's over $200 and like
It's
significantly over two hundred
it's going to
dollars.
be 200. I bet it's going to be. Gargans are what, 210,
Mm,
230.
no.
If it costs more than a giant, I'm out. I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
no, I agree.
we'll see. Unless something sparks something in me, like creative juices start
Sure,
flowing. But
sure.
yeah, I'm excited for it. Like I said, dock right now. Then after that, I switch to cities mode, which will be fun getting games in with you. But
Hmm.
they announced on Warhammer Community, I found it. Um, they made a supplement for Clan Eshin
Yeah,
using the models. The page didn't load. Using the models from that Spearhead box.
yeah.
Obviously you need more, but Alex, do you have more Skaven that are Clan Eshin already? Do you have the old models?
I have the old models. I do want to save the old models for Old World though.
Oh, sure. No, I get you. I get you.
Yeah,
But yeah. No, we don't need to look at the rules in deep. We'll
sure,
bring them up. We'll bring them up and kind of look through
sure,
them here. But just going through the
sure.
article. Um, oh, the Deathmaster. His cloak is rumored to be a gift from Be'lakor. That's kind of cool.
Ah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Shadow Blood Cloak. I like that.
I like it. I like it.
I will say the models
Oh,
are some of the best work they've done for Skaven.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, they
these are 25-year-old models or something before they get this update.
yeah, it was time. Uh, oh no, I mean the new models.
That's what I mean. Like the old models were ridiculously old. Like it's
Oh,
about time.
so
Yeah.
old. Like it's such a big contrast, and boy, I mean, I'm thinking of the Skaven models we had in the beginning of AOS, like 10 years ago, and like these are so much more than like I feel like you're looking at characters from a video game or like from a animated show almost you're watching because
Yeah.
they're just so clean. They're so well done. They have so much life. They're like gritty and intimidating and like kind of stinky, right? For sure.
Yep.
But also like intimidating. They're gonna kill you. And if I was a human and those guys are coming around the corner, I'd be like, holy crap, I'm gonna die. So I'm really liking the gutter runners, but I'm really liking
The Night Runners.
the night runners. Yeah, because
Yeah.
those look so intimidating.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Like looking at how good these sculpts are too with this
Yeah,
edition,
yeah,
and then you go back to like the Thankful model, which is technically an end
yeah,
times model, and I'm just
yeah.
like, they still have yet to put Thankful into a book with Gotrek in the Mortal Realms.
No, they had one.
They did.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
did
one
it?
of the
Which one was it? Was it like
I
like a
don't
small
remember the
thing?
name. Yeah, it wasn't a big thing, but when Gotrek was in the Silver Tower, in one of the Silver Towers, I
Oh, you're
believe
right.
it was one of the earlier ones, and
Yeah.
Thankful was in there. He did. I don't know if Thankful even no, he must have had the his ogre,
Oh yeah, he always
um,
does. Yeah.
Bone Ripper, but no, that he was, but it was early on. So they really haven't touched anything with it lately.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the thing where I'm like, they really need to put him into the books so he stays around because otherwise I'm worried
Yeah,
that they'll take him out and put him in Legends.
Gotrek.
No,
Oh, Thankful,
Thankwell.
Yeah, yeah,
He's always a good model in the game, but like
yeah.
he's looking a little long in
That
the
would
tooth now. That's the problem.
that would suck. Yeah. So actually, I don't know. I have not been following. I don't know if he is playing a significant role in the Mortal Realms right now.
He's not from what I've seen in any way, shape, or form,
Mhm.
which is surprising considering this is the Skaven expansion.
Yeah, which it might mean that he might have to go, which sucks. But
I
also at
know.
some point, like any yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Any named character, it's tough. It's really tough.
it is, and but it's fun to see. Like we have the gods in Sigmar, like
Yes.
they're old world and they've come forward. So like, but they also seem to focus mostly on the new. Whereas you have Gotrek and even Thankwell were focusing on the
Yeah.
past, which was a nice little counterbalance. And they're not gods; they're
No.
gifted by gods for sure.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
would hate to see Thankwell go.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting how things are going to happen with the new edition, because the rumors are the new edition, when it happens, is going to be like centuries, if not thousands of years after the what's happening with Mortal Realms right now, from what I've heard.
Sure.
Now, who knows what happens, right? If it's not, then it's not a concern. If it's like 50 years later or something, right? But what happens to named characters when 100 years passes in the game, right? Or 1,000 year passes in the setting?
Well, I mean, if you're a god or gifted by the gods, you're probably still okay.
Sure, like Gotrek, he'd probably survive. But I guess Thankful is gifted by the Great Horned Red, so I
He
guess he would
is,
survive. But
and
how
that's a
about
god now. So,
yeah, yeah? But how about like somebody like what's the lady, the on a Manticore for cities?
oh yeah, she's human. She'd be just dead
Yeah,
from age.
yeah, and
Like
like that's a new
you
model.
now, you could she became a Stormcast and make, but you're making a new model regardless.
Right,
You're not keeping
right.
that model around. Which
Yes. So
also, yeah, who knows?
yeah, yeah. So when the new setting comes out, I'll be very interested to see what they do with the lore, because almost every or a lot of the armies have characters like that, like Caradron have the top hat guy,
Oh yeah.
right?
Well,
And
okay.
he's
Now that's a suit of armor. You can use the same model and say it's this guy. The second he's just they've passed the mantle down.
that's actually pretty fun.
That one's
That'd
okay.
be
Yeah.
pretty fun. I actually would appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. So I'm interested to see what they do and how they deal with it. Like,
Yes.
oh, it's been 1,000 years, but yeah, Thankful is still around because he's blessed by the Great Horned Red.
Yep.
So like, okay, cool.
But in the meantime, in the meantime, we have these Battletome supplements that we're excited about. To be excited about
Yeah,
Sigmar. Not we're excited about the new stuff, but hey, be excited about what's out right now. So
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
bring it up here on screen. So
Sure.
caveat this: I listened to Warhammer Weekly this week. Go check it out. They talked about this. Vince is a Skaven player through and through.
Mm.
He is very excited this exists, even though whoever wrote it does not understand what it's supposed to be.
Wait, say it again.
Even though whoever wrote it does not understand what it's supposed
Ah,
to be. The rules
I
don't
see.
make much sense, and it's terrible.
I see. I see. Fair
Um,
enough. Fair enough.
however, I think we should all be happy that a Battletome supplement exists. It's
Yes, for
small,
free.
for free. Why not?
Why
It
not?
gives you some lore, which Alex, I don't know if
Yeah.
you've realized that. You should go read the lore.
I will.
I did actually read all the Daughters of Cain lore in the
Mhm.
book. Great. A lot of recap, a
Very
lot of
good.
new stuff, a lot of fun and interesting things.
Yeah, good. I'm glad they added new things and not
Yes.
just all the old. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they talk about the Deathmaster Crixit.
Yeah, the new model.
Yep.
They're very intimidating.
Yeah, honestly, this is full effort on a Battletome as far as the lore goes. Like for these
Yes.
small, it's a mini Battletome.
Yes. I like that they used some of the at least one piece of art from Old World too, from Fantasy.
Which one was? Oh yeah, that one right there. Yeah,
The second page. Yeah,
the assassin.
that was cool. Hmm.
But yeah, and then they gave us rules, which like I said, we're not going to go through it. But here's your battle formation. Here's your characters. They put the costs. I think the costs were on the article. I had them up earlier, but
Yes. Yes. I think it was 130 for the cheapest guys, 160, something like that.
yeah. And then one can't be reinforced for some reason, which is dumb. Is a Skaven. They're supposed to be 1,000 Skaven.
Is it the Night Runners can be
I
reinforced?
think so.
That makes
I
sense.
remember.
They're
I
more
remember.
elite.
Regardless,
Yeah.
we're not going to dwell on the rules. Like I said, go listen to Warhammer Weekly. He covers it, and I trust Vince with Skaven more than us who've barely played Sigmar.
I well, not play this edition, so
Yeah, and I've never
that's
played
good.
Skaven ever. Although
Sure.
I won't
I'm-
lie, Skaven and Old World has always enticed me. My two random picks, Skaven and Ogres, Old World.
okay.
Always wanted to do them. I don't know when I'll do
Skaven
it.
are really fun. They're really fun. I mean, the old world right now, the Skaven are just okay because they're just not fleshed out very well.
Yeah.
But if Skaven do ever come back to old world, I will be very excited.
Well, hey, maybe we'll do a show where it's convince Chuck to buy a new army after I have my backlog. Once backlog's clear, we'll do that one.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it's convince Chuck to start Ogres or Skaven. I'll just bring on a bunch of people.
Awesome.
But yeah, so regardless, I'm excited that this type of supplement exists. I wish they would do more. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't care if they're bad.
Sure.
Sure, the rules are bad, but I don't think you take many of these to a tournament anyway. I don't think that's the intent behind them.
I don't know. Who knows? They're really beautiful models, so fans are gonna buy them regardless.
Well, I meant the supplement. You'll take the models. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'll run this specific version of the army at a tournament unless you're like hyper in love with it.
I see what you mean. The battle formation? Yeah.
This is more for like a nice club night.
I see what you mean.
Casual game.
So they will run the models, but they won't necessarily run the formation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm super glad it exists because I want more fun stuff like that to be excited about for the game.
Yeah. Yeah, Skaven are very well loved in AOS, so I do like seeing that. And if you want to play Old World with them, you can.
Yep.
There's nothing stopping you. But no, dude, I can't get over how awesome. I can't wait to build these models and just like look at them, prime them, and paint them probably a few years from now. But I can't wait to look at how beautiful these models are. Like the bomb rats are like how awesome is the concept of bomb rats? Just love it.
It's great, but your unit will die before they get to be used.
Hey, don't worry about that part.
Well,
don't worry about that part.
But anyway, like just here's the thing that I would prefer to see. Would I like to see more of these? Yes, for all armies.
Sure.
Make me a Dungeons Kane one. Make me a Sylvaneth one. Make me a Tzeentch one. Even though I don't play Tzeentch, just put it out there so we can have fun and varied ways to play our armies. Give us that flavor back, even if it's not in the battle tome, because the battle tomes may be more focused on competitive play.
Sure.
But you gave it to me in a different way as a free supplement. Oh, thank you, GW. That's fantastic. I really appreciate that. I don't care if it's bad. It's for fun. Sure. But I would say Sorry. Good. What were your thoughts?
I'm just excited that Skaven are well loved. Skaven are going to go. The one army I'm not worried about in AOS ever going away is Skaven.
It's the only unique thing they actually made.
Yeah. So it's not going to go away.
Well, let me put it this way. Here's how I think they could do better.
Okay.
And I would give them money.
Okay.
So first and foremost, if you're going to keep doing these battle tome supplements, just come out and say they're for fun. Say you can use them in competitive play. They're legal for it. They're not built in a way that's going to be balanced to keep up with other armies such as full battle tomes. Be open and honest with that. That's number one.
Okay.
And that's I think that needs to happen, period, because they're probably going to keep making these on occasion, and that's fine. And I love them and I want them, but I want people to have reasonable expectations. I don't want somebody new to the hobby going, I'm gonna buy all the Clan Eshin, and they show up to like a game and it's just like, and I just brush them aside.
Garbage. Yeah.
Second, here's how you get money from me happily, and you make this better. You know these little books in Old World that we keep buying?
Yeah.
These suckers right here, these Arcane journals.
Arcane journal. Yeah.
That cost me $28. I still have a sticker on this one. I'll keep the price on it. That's fine. Make Arcane journals of these Battle Tome supplements just randomly. Doesn't have to be timed to a release. You can if you want. Build hype. But if they came out with a $28, $30 Battle Tome supplement that said Battle Tome Clan Eshin. Arcane Journal Clan Eshin supplement, whatever you want to call it. And it just had a little bit more elaborated rules. Had some lore, some nice pictures. Even because also too, Old World has come out with Arcane Journals, and they've actively said these are not necessarily made to be a balanced list. They're made to be thematic. Some might be good, Some might be great, some might be awful.
Yeah. Right.
The tournament scene will sort that out ourselves. Do that for Age of Sigmar. I'm
Yeah.
begging you. We want it so badly. I still want my full battle tomes,
Sure.
but I want supplements mixed in. Give me lore
Yeah.
progression. Give me something exciting. Like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
this is
because what they released is very very bare. It's enough to like have fun with it,
yeah,
but it's not enough if you really are a fan of it.
sure. And if they released that and they made me pay for that, we'd all be pissed.
Oh sure,
But it's
yeah,
free.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
To be
a,
fair, yeah, you can't complain about free stuff. So
yeah,
whatever.
it's bonus. But I would happily give you money if you made these.
Yeah,
As like an arcane journal. Like
sure.
add some extra, give them a different version. Like, oh, you're running this army? Well, your manifestations now do this instead.
Sure.
Completely change the
Sure.
war scroll, but like it's only locked within that. It would be so cool to see. So
One
Alex,
day, maybe.
yeah, Alex, give me. Let's do top three each. Doesn't have to be in any
Okay.
order. What three Age of Sigmar factions would you like to see in Arcane Journal treatment, where it's like it's kind of like this Clanation Battletome supplement. It's that expanded into an Arcane Journal.
Oh
So
yeah, I mean, I would like to see my army that I like to play the most is the Gloomspite Gets.
yeah.
So I would like to see Arcane Journal. Don't even release new models, but just do something fun. Do like magic go crazy, right? Make all the casters do crazy things.
Oh, just like
Make them eat
heighten the
mushrooms.
magic spells. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, some kind of a mushroom infestation or something cool, or anything, right? You don't have to release new models, but a new fun way to play an army.
yeah. You can
Why
even.
not?
Would you be okay if it's like okay, heighten magic, but you can't take trolls now for some reason?
Yeah, yeah, or like an all troll supplement, right? Keep models the same, but now they have. I mean, trolls already have rules, but something fun, something unique. Maybe you release a couple of models. That could be cool. Or like maybe you get a new Loon King who's competing with the current Loon King that there is, because like in the lore, there's a bunch of Loon Kings, not just one, right?
Right.
So like something fun would be cool.
I think you're spot on that models aren't required,
Yeah,
and you could take current. As I said, you can take current models and just redo them within
yeah,
this in this specific army that they can't go elsewhere.
yeah.
I'll say for me, I'm trying to think what's. I would actually like to see a cities version
Yeah, there's so much you could do with it.
because you can hyper focus on the cities just like we see hyper focus on the empires of men.
Mhm.
Because I'm a Living Cities fan. I would like Harkonnen. Like you could be like, oh, Harkonnen
Yeah.
got destroyed, but here's Harkonnen.
Oh, that could be so
You can
cool.
still play it. It's terrible.
Huh.
Who cares? I'm like, that's fine. At least I can play
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Because it doesn't cost them a whole lot to. I mean, it's not that much effort to just release a book, right? There's no models involved, nothing else.
Yeah, and like to be fair, there is so much lore out there in Sigmar
Yeah,
that you could just steal what you had and maybe write 10% new.
yeah.
And you
That's
would get away with
true.
the lore, and people would be excited because there's new rules for their army that they love.
Very true. It's very true. I think my second one would probably be Skaven. Honestly, like we just talked about it, right? Just do the same thing they did, but more and better. I will say it is nice when they release new models with those things too.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
So, but I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot. Like right now, we got 3 new units, right? I would have been happy with 2, or even a hero. And like the supplement is really about them and what they're doing in the mortal realms. But yeah, Skaven is definitely my number 2.
I'll say I'm gonna follow suit, and I'm gonna do its Daughters of Cain
Yeah, of
because
course.
there's so many of the temples that we used to have rules for that are no more because of the way they do the battle tomes.
Sure.
That I would love to see a supplement that would cover like 1 or 2 of them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like just mix up how you build a list, mix up.
Yeah.
You don't honestly like you don't even need to mixing up how you build the list and mixing up a few of the army specific rules. Like the armies of renown we get in the back of the battle tomes.
Hmm.
You could release those as arcane journals and just give us an extra
Yeah.
one and we'd be thrilled.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. It's very true.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to think of my third one. Hmm.
My third one's gonna be a odd pick.
I'll pick. Okay. Tell me.
The Doradin race.
Oh, well, I think it might be deserving a whole battle tome.
But I'm okay. I don't think they're I unless the rumors are true for this new edition on the lore. Typically the lore has been very fearful to do anything major
Mm-hmm.
and make it have consequences.
That's true.
So I think they're too afraid to really combine all the dwarves. But having a Arcane Journal style Battletome supplement where
Hmm.
you could mix certain units from Depossessed,
Yeah.
Fire
That
Slayers, and
should be
KO.
done.
Not
Should be
everything.
done.
I don't want everything. I don't want all that stuff mixed together. But if you're just like, hey, you can take a frigate and thunderers
Hmm.
from the KO. Depossessed,
Hmm.
you can take a king and you can take I don't know hammerers. And then Fire Slayers, you can take Magma Droths and Berserkers and their line. Like just here's a select few things you can take to make an army.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Gotrek can obviously
I
go into it
like
too.
that. In any army, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm going to piggyback off that
Okay.
and say not realistic, but how cool. I mean, they've done crazier stuff with the lore.
Sure.
How cool would it be if we get Lumineth and Ideneth?
Ooh,
And
that would be fascinating too.
And
Yeah.
obviously they hate each other's guts. But
Well, okay.
like,
Do they, or did just the Ideneth? Are they afraid of Teclis? Like, do those armies actually? I'm kind of curious. I want to go look. Do they actually? Let us know in the comments if you know.
Yeah.
Do those races of elves, even though they're the same, do they actually dislike each other? I could see the Ideneth holding a grudge because this is the golden child and they were supposed to be and they're not.
Right, the rejected kids versus the favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Lumineth just don't care about them. It's like, yeah, whatever. And Ideneth hold resent them. Yeah, I don't know. But because not like neither of them are particularly good guys, right?
Oh no, yeah, no one's a good guy in any of these settings anymore.
Really. No, but how cool would that be if like something happened where maybe a certain faction of Ideneth, like, and a certain faction of Lumineth, or maybe like Teclis reached out or something, or like I don't know, shift up the lore in some way where like Teclis or some faction of Lumineth allied with some Ideneth, and like they have this communication or trade or something going on. That could be really neat. That would just be very neat.
Yeah, I think our number one, number two would actually be really good to progress the story in a interesting way with while still being kind of conservative and not making huge adjustments to the lore, but making it fun.
Yeah, and you don't have to make it the main characters. You can make it side characters, like these, like you said, with like these two lodges are working together.
Yeah, and maybe Altharion shows up randomly. Or no, the twins. The twins would be a good choice for that because they're the most travel bound of the Lumineth, so they would be the good ones to do that.
There we go.
But yeah, it's just I'm fascinated sometimes by Games Workshop's. They have this great setting, this great lore. This isn't. I'm not trying to like. This is not. We're not dogpiling. I'm fascinated that they have tools across everything that they do, and they refuse to share it.
Yeah.
Arcane Journals and Age of Sigmar would be the biggest boon to that game for rules, for excitement, for lore.
Yeah, it's a way to move the setting forward without having to release a whole new battle tome, and not that they really shift the setting too much forward with battle tomes. But yeah, it would be a good idea for sure.
Yeah, maybe one day. GW, if you are listening, appreciate it. I don't know if they are. I don't know if they care. Like, even though I work for them, I don't think they care what I say about it. It's really weird. We have a weird relationship.
Yeah.
I still like them. Well, I like the people I work with. Let's say that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. But yeah, man, just I just see so much potential for Arcane Journals to be an add-on to what already exists within the Sigmar scope of battle tomes and everything.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I'd buy more. Like I said, right now for Age of Sigmar 4th edition, I have the rule book. I've bought the General's Handbooks.
Yes.
And outside of some models here and there for armies I own, like Manifestations and Terrain, the only other books I've bought have been everything for Daughters of Cain, and I will buy one book for Cities of Sigmar because I'm going to take it to an event.
Sure.
But if you started releasing these and made them interesting, I'd probably almost buy every one, especially if they're $28. Yeah. Like every
especially
every month.
$28, like that's enough just for the lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good price.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Anything else you can think of within the scope of this topic, Alex?
We will see how they shift things in the new edition of AOS. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see if they shift their format in a sense of like battle tomes, Arcane Journals. Like, how is this going to look? Is it the same thing, or is it going to be different?
Yeah, honestly, too. And here's the other part. Just throwing it back. I love Arcane journals.
Hmm.
I would not mind them making full battle tomes or army books for Old World again, alongside these.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I
Get
wish they did actually.
yeah,
I definitely wish they did.
yeah. It's my high elf army book is one of my favorite possessions I own. So
Yeah.
make more of them, please.
Yeah. The format is different, but I'm sure every time they're going to release a new arm, well, I guess not. I guess they haven't done it for Cathay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. They have a format that works. I like it personally.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I'm just saying I feel like they could do more, and that's one
Yeah.
of the parts of their scope of what they're doing where I'm willing to give them more money.
Yeah, yeah. It's please take our money. What are you doing?
Yeah, yeah, and make your models cost less. But bring back Please bring back start collecting boxes. Oh my god,
And make them affordable.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. This
But-
hobby is. I mean, we talked about it last time, but yeah, we don't have to bring it up again. It's getting a little expensive.
It's getting a little expensive.
Just a little bit.
But
You don't
besides,
have a good job. It's hard to afford this hobby.
well, okay, let's be honest. It's hard to afford a lot of hobbies in this current
That's fair.
Uh,
That's a good point.
what's it called? Oh my god, whatever.
Economy?
Economy. Yes, that word just went away. But yeah. Outside of that, though, please do it. Let us know down below what your top 3 are for what Age of Sigmar armies you'd love to see an Arcane Journal Battle Tome supplement for, and if you'd even like the idea. Maybe you hate it. Let us know down below. If you do hate it, you're probably not listening to this podcast, though. So
Good enough.
I have a
Good enough.
feeling-
You stuck to this point.
yeah.
You're probably a fan of some of those ideas.
Yes, but all right. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. So yeah, stay Stormcast strong. Yeah, look at that muscle. Look at that muscle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm waiting
Oh,
for you
yeah.
to come in one day and just have googly eyes on it.
Oh, I should do that.
Should.
Idea in the head now.
Everybody forget we said that. All right, bye.